in Chile. It's 4 p.m. local time, so we're just over the hottest part of the day. The shade is just starting to set on this near side of the stadium. The officials, better give them a quick mention. They are predominantly from Uruguay. Andres Chuna is the referee. Maurizio Espinosa and Carlos Pastorino are the Uruguayan officials on the flanks, with the fourth official from Paraguay, Enrique Caceres. Colombia will be looking to the striking prowess of Carlos Bacca. 71 appearances for Seville in Spain, 34 goals in that time. That's a superb strike rate of 1 in 2. Alongside him, Radamel Falcao, who also has a good goal-scoring record, although not of late. His recent spell at Manchester United, anything but fruitful. Fernando Amarbieta, who plays his football in England for Fulham, is amongst the notorious names in the Venezuelan lineup, looking to somehow smother that potent forward line for Colombia. The two captains going through the formalities. Radamel Falcao is the captain of Colombia. His opposite number is the veteran Juan Arango. He just keeps going on and on and on. It's 122nd cap today. Talking about Arango, his first cap was back in 1999 for Venezuela. Two sides swapping ends. The pitch, I must mention it here, in absolutely superb condition. Chile have really put a lot into hosting this tournament. They are one of the favourites. They are on their day, Chile, a wonderful team. Colombia will fancy their chances as well. They need to get off to a good start in this, on paper at least, the easiest game in the group. Peru and Brazil making up Group C. Could be tough getting out of this group if they don't win this one today. Alain Baroja on his third cap for Venezuela. The Caracas goalkeeper. Could be a busy evening if this man is firing on all cylinders. He hasn't always been firing on all cylinders in the recent past. Referee double checking the match ball. He's of a good pressure. Just quickly running through the two teams. Colombia with a Spina in goal, a back four of Zanuga, Murillo, Zapata and Armero at left back, midfield four of Cuadrado, Valencia, Sanchez and James Rodriguez, the Real Madrid man, and Carlos Bacca and Radamel Falcao, the two strikers for Venezuela. Baroja in goal, back four of Rosales, Fish, Corondo, Túnez and Amarbieta. The midfield five packed in of Guerra, Rincon, Sanchez, Arango and Vargas, and Rondon is the lone striker. We're off and underway. Hope and expectation for both these nations as they search for glory in a tournament that is held in high esteem in South America and indeed around the rest of the world now. A close eye is being set on this tournament from afar. And some early defending there for Colombia. An early touch for Cuadrado, the Chelsea man. Does look like William from a distance, doesn't he? Only played 12 times for Chelsea last season. I'll be hoping that this is a campaign in the Copa America where he sees regular football and puts a case forward for a bit more first team football next season. Falcao couldn't control, eventually cleared by Rincon. Genoa player Thomas Rincon. This is Zuniga. 61 caps for him today. Zuniga. And throw it. Filters all the way through to Baroja, and an early touch for the largely inexperienced Baroja, 25 years of age. Should be a youngster in terms of internationals. And the third cap, as I mentioned earlier, for him today. Strong header there by Zapata. Shadow will cast along across the pitch as the evening goes on. The sun starts to set, but it's still very, very humid here in Chile. Very open stadium, but it doesn't detract from the fact there's an excellent atmosphere here. Venezuela, with no mugs, are taking the game at the moment to their more illustrious opponents. For Sanchez, who will be the anchor man in that midfield. Guerra down the right hand side. And it's going to be a Venezuela throw in. Sides in their usual colours. And then throw it. Oh, that's one at both ends now. That's gone straight through to the keeper. Not a great throw from Roberto Rosales, the Malaga fullback. Straight into the arms of the Arsenal goalkeeper, David Ospina. One of the Colombians with much experience behind him in terms of internationals, 50 plus caps for Colombia, Ospina. Rosales. The ball again here, Rosales. Very neat and intricate from Venezuela. Cuadrado and Sanchez back to mop up. Sanchez with a clearance towards James. Haven't really seen much of him so far. Foul there was from Vizcarrondo, the player who plays in front for them. Straight for the back of Baca. We saw it as a free kick. Some tumbling there as Vargas. Stooping header from Túnez. It's by Vizcarrondo. There's Zapata into touch over on the far side. 4 minutes gone, and Venezuela will be the happier of the two sides with the start so far. Rondo. Support from Guerra over on this right hand side. Clearance by Ospina. Falcao to Cuadrado. Good play by Cuadrado. Scoots forward. He's managed to get it wide to Zuniga. Zuniga takes a touch. Can't get the cross beyond Amobieta, but he does win a throw in for Colombia. Spent the back end of last season playing for Middlesbrough on loan from Fulham, the former Atletico Bilbao player. Stab sideways and the shoot towards goal. Took a deflection from James, and it's going to be a corner. Throw in caused problems. Stabbed eventually towards James Rodriguez, who will take this corner. Deflected wide. Good play also there by Cuadrado in the build-up. James with the corner. Brave header away. The referee's whistle has gone. I think it was a foul by Baca. It would have been actually a foul from Sanchez in the first instance. Yeah, that was the foul by Sanchez. And there's a substitute in the FA Cup final for Aston Villa 3 weeks ago. Venezuela again. It's a nice little interchange from Guerra. Wide it goes from Rincon. Vargas started over on the right hand side. Rincon again. Followed by Túnez. There's some decent stuff. The Venezuelans. Guerra with the cross, couldn't quite find Rondon. Martinez Seixas. Good interception by Cuadrado, he's a strong player. Ruiz, decent ball as well. Cuadrado has made his presence known early on, the Chelsea man. He loses out there. Here's Marbieta. Burgundy shirts overcompensated sometimes with the vivid yellow stripes down the sleeves, as you can see from the pictures in the shade there of Marbieta as he cleared the ball. Colombia in their usual strip of yellow shirts and blue shorts. Foul, says the referee on Cuadrado, and Marbieta went in heavy. On Camilo Zuniga to take the throw in. Napoli fullback goes low, and Marbieta clears. Still a stooping header from Vizcarrondo. That'll be a free kick. Aranga. The foul. Zapata. Put it away, Zapata. Rondon. Have a run here, Rondon. He's eventually brought down by Zapata, who gave the ball away in the first instance. The referee didn't give the foul though. It looked like a foul from here. Foul count. So Falcao's playing down the middle of a front three with Bakker and James Rodriguez either side of him. Coming up to 9 minutes. Still goalless. Free kick. Rosales. Vargas trying to wrestle his way past Almero. He's having none of it. Sanchez. First meeting between these two for over 2 years. The last meeting was a World Cup qualifier. Venezuela won the home meeting 1-0. To go back a further 18 months from their previous meeting in the same World Cup qualifying competition, a 1-1 draw in Colombia between the two. Good running there by Rondon. This is Guerra, tries to get the cross in. It's deflected behind for a corner. First corner of the game to Venezuela. Big men up from the back, Túnez and Vizcarrondo. Marbieta's in there as well. They've got some big bodies. It wasn't convincing defending, but the whistle has gone for the foul on Christian Zapata. I think it was a foul by Vizcarrondo. I think the free kick's gone actually against Aranga for that foul on Zuniga. Take the pick in there was a couple of infringements. Colombia have not beaten Venezuela in the last two meetings. You have to go back to September 2010 for the last win, when they won 2-0 in Venezuela. Colombia have won 2 of the last 4 meetings. To David Ospina. Zapata. Romero. Taken well by Baca. So much firepower in this Colombian trio going forward. The front three of Baca, Falcao and James Rodriguez so far have been well contained by the Venezuela back four. Throw. Free kick for the foul by Amobieta and Falcao. Chance to get the ball into the box here for the Colombians. Haven't asked any questions so far. As Rodriguez's free kick was a poor one. The pressure for Romero goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. In for Baca. Strong challenge from Romero. Baca inside to James, but the free kick has been given to the Venezuelans. It was up on this near side. I think it was actually given for the foul by Romero. It will be taken by Vizcarrondo. Amobieta. A bad ball inside actually. Naranjo helps it on. Already behind by Zuniga for a goal kick to Colombia. It's quarter of an hour gone. And early goals to tell you about. Still 0-0. Good run here from Vargas, gets the ball in, just eluded Rondon, and the goalkeeper is upended by Guerra and stays down with a knee on his gloves. The Colombian crowd will heavily populate this stadium. They're baying for action from the Uruguayan referee. I don't think he's going to do anything. It'd be interesting just to see the extent of that collision. Ospina stays down. In a tangle. was just an innocent tackle, coming together at Guerra. I think there's any wrongdoing as he tried to skip past the goalkeeper as he tried to get back. It just tangled legs and he landed awkwardly. And the spinner seemed to twist his knee. It was a complete accident, and the referee had a very good view, as you can see from there. Just an innocent coming together. It happens, and David Ospina is back on his feet. He is hobbling at the moment. He is struggling. I just wonder to what extent that injury is going to cause him problems. Yellow card. First of the game. And it goes to Sanchez. Searching ball, which Albieta will guide out. Throw to Venezuela. Shadow starts to cast across the pitch. These people in shirt sleeves. It is rather chilly down in the shade. Sanchez to Murillo. Zapata. Connect there, Zuniga. It's very advanced, the fullback at the moment. It's the Inter Milan man, Jose Murillo, alongside the AC Milan central defender Zapata today. The two are very good friends, and we see together in Milan, but they are rivals when it comes to football in Italy. That's a decent looking cross. Goalkeeper come and he weren't quite sure. The Scobie head to punch. He can afford a wry smile, Baroja. Got away with that one certainly. He could have easily slid out of his penalty area as he came to gather. Decent ball in by Zuniga. I beg your pardon, by Quadrado. Goalkeeper Kane just got his claws to it. And a back up and then retrieved with inches to spare. Good tracking back by Sanchez. It's not the greatest of balls back. The speed has to come a long way, bearing in mind he's still walking gingerly. Seems to be moving a little bit freer now. Rincon. Gonzalez knocks the ball against Almero for the throw-in. Rondon. And he goes from Oranga. And Albieta, not sure what that was. Not a great ball in from the Fulham man. Gone. The side has created a massive opportunity in this game so far. While the Venezuelans enjoying their moment. They are the underdogs today, but they feel they can win this one. And from what we've seen so far, all in it. So the trio that go forward for Venezuela so far failed to cause any problems for the team in Burgundy. That change here, that Zuniga. To the rescue. Zuniga again, the attacking fullback. Best he could hope for was a corner. Next best thing was this throw-in. First touch coming from Guerra. Zuniga. Good header away by the veteran Maranga. Interesting searching ball by Zapata. Too far ahead of Cuadrado. Easy gather this time for Baroja. Try from the midfield from Rincon. From Maranga. Knocked up by Sanchez. James. Neat and intricate from Vargas. We've got some very good footballers in this Venezuelan side. Guerra. Guerra again picks up the mantle, shakes off Cuadrado. Guerra eventually losing out to Zapata. He's a big, strong lad. The advantage here. The referee does well to award the free kick to Colombia. 3.5 minutes have elapsed. At the home of one of the giants of Chilean football, O'Higgins. One of the leaner times of late. The big team in Rancagua. Referee has already shown the yellow card once. And Bieta is added to the referee's notepad. And went through the back of the Chelsea man. Play their football in the borough of Fulham in West London, of course. Almera tries for him to glide forward. He's not had too much opportunity, as we're on this near side. Zuniga has had plenty of opportunity to get forward. Checked by Vargas. Backer. Backer wanted to take the throw, but actually leaves it to Almera. Falcao. Good down Vizcarrondo. Gonzalez with a clearance. Get it away there though, really, Venezuela. They do now. A little header from Aranga. Off goes Rondon. He's running a lone furrow forward into the shade. And the last touch came off of Cuadrado, according to the match officials. Definitely got the ball. Saying the last touch came off of player in Burgundy. The referees and his assistants disagree. Colombia can clear. Nice little running here. James. Oh, he just lost his footing. The ball pinched off of him by Tunes. Great running as well by Cuadrado. One touch at the right moment there and he was in. That was an opportunity for Colombia. Taken over here by the veteran Aranga. 25 years old, he's still going strong. This is Guerra. Shakes up a couple of challenges. A decent ball in towards Rondon. Guerra has made the run again. Oh, what a wonderful save by Espina to keep out Vargas. First real chance of the game. And the Cathins man, it made a really good run from the midfield. Just put off a little bit there by the challenge of James Rodriguez, believe it or not. That probably just about did enough, but Espina still had to make a wonderful save. Best chance of the game so far. One that got away for Venezuela. Best chance of the game so far. Beata with the throw-in for the Venezuelans. To a cross maybe here. Now Beata delayed. Rincon has to go all the way back to Vizcarrondo. That's a decent looking ball from Vizcarrondo. Came a long way there, Espina, but he was confident in his handling. Quick set off, and there is Falcao with a lob. Audacious little chip, but he couldn't get it weighted to perfection. Short back and sides that he's had over the last couple of weeks has certainly changed the image of a man who's had long hair for a while. But, able to find a target there, but he certainly got the better of Vizcarrondo, who was nervous with his defending. By Zapata. Rincon. Oh, he skipped past the challenge there, Rincon. Still going, Rincon. It's a really good run towards the edge of the area, and if he gives that challenge, it could well be a penalty, so the referee says no foul. Stays down, Rincon. Shot from distance is ambitious to say the least from Sanchez. So look here. Well, certainly a forceful challenge by Carlos Sanchez. He stays down, the former Hamburg man. Lincoln. Half an hour gone. It's the Venezuelans who have had the best chance of the game. This one's made the important save to keep out that chance. David Ospina. By Sanchez. Ball over the top by Baca. Amaro. Mirallo to Zapata. Very, very deep, James. Referee stopped it for Rincon again, who still seems to be injured from that challenge by Sanchez. And the medical staff. Peru and Brazil next up for these two. Brazil on Wednesday evening for Colombia, the same date as Peru against Venezuela, and the next Sunday Venezuela against Brazil and Peru against Colombia to wrap up this group and decide who goes through to the quarterfinals. Vargas is going to be okay, just needed a little bit of treatment. I think the full force of that Sanchez challenge a couple of minutes ago. Could have been a penalty, arguably. Shade is fast encroaching the centre circle from this near side. Sportingly, Venezuela and the ball and possession back to Colombia. And on comes Rincon. A little bit in possession there, Morella. Zaranga. Vargas seems to have recovered his footing again. Vargas with a ball in. Ooh, and it was one of those that just bounces up at an awkward angle in front of the goalkeeper. Espino had everything behind it. It's the veteran Naranga. His 122nd game for his country. Here's for Tijuana. Foul on. There's a foul on Bacca. Clawed back by Tunis. And back to Aranga, the veteran, 6th Copa America. Vargas back defending. A little over forceful from Edwin Valencia. Valencia, the only Colombian in the starting 11 who doesn't play his football in Europe. He plays for Santos in Brazil. And, a good tournament for him. Might just change over that. Good midfielder through the back of Vargas, who's struggling a little bit at the moment. Down on the ground again. It's the third time he needs treatment in the space of what? Same amount of minutes, 3 minutes. Brazil take on Peru in the second match in this group in about a couple of hours' time, actually. Should be an interesting game. Colombia and Brazil are the favourites to progress in the group. The opportunity of the third place team, best 2 third place teams also going through to the knockout stages. Blood coming from his nose now, Vargas, just to add to the ankle injury he picked up a couple of minutes ago. Plenty of whistles from the large contingency of Colombian fans inside the ground, enjoying the sun. Valencia warming up their substitutes. Zamero bolting forward. A little bit of a gap there. Rosales needs to get in the way. He does get in the way. Good defending by Rosales, the Malaga player. A decent ball up the line as well. Sanchez taken down by Rincon. The retribution. He's going to take retribution, Rincon. He's got 2 or 3 targets to aim for. And doing so, there's his first. Sanchez, who what about his knee injury? James Rodriguez with the free kick. He's only had one opportunity to get the ball into the box so far. It was a very poor delivery. I'll be hoping for better from the Real Madrid man this time around. There's Rodriguez, decent. Just too deep for Zapata, who's up from the back, and he'll do well to catch that one. Taking a sprint more akin to the athletics track on this near side to stop that one from going out of play for a throw into Venezuela, who are now 7.5 minutes away from restoring parity until the interval. High foot there against Rincon. I thought it was Rondon, not Rincon. Valencia. Falcao awaits. Cuadrado with the free kick, decent ball in. It's at the far post by Zapata. It came off the defender last. It's going to be a corner. Second corner, I should say, with the half for the team in yellow. Rodriguez, it just missed the head of Morello, and Falcao couldn't profit at short notice. Chance of a breakaway now for Venezuela. Long ball by Rosales. Couldn't quite find Aranga. Rondon. Albieta. With pressure on Sanchez there. By Tunes. Causing their own problems here, Venezuela. They need to be careful. They do win a free kick to release the pressure. Sanchez, the man fouled. It's a St. Petersburg player. He doesn't play in this kind of heat too often back home in Russia. Free kick is going to be taken by Rosales. Corondo is forward. As to is Andres Tunes. Rosales with the free kick. Interesting. It's a way to test the goalkeeper. South Americans like to shoot from distance, but that one was an exceptionally long way out from Rosales. Tidy from Leandro Guerrero, but he's given it away. He's given it away to Baca, and Baca into the penalty area. He's driven wide, managed to find it. Its way to Cuadrado. Zuniga, Cuadrado. He's getting in one another's way there, Sanchez. Cuadrado. In close control. Neatly done by James. Ball into the box, but there wasn't a yellow shirt on the end of it, and Colombia were denied. Knocking on the door at the moment, the team in yellow. Zuniga. Albieta uses all his experience to get there first. It's bouncing up in the air. The goalkeeper's got to be careful. He only just reached it. One or two lucky moments in this first half, Alain Baroja. Interesting flick on there by Rondon. Couldn't quite find Vargas. Rincon. Seixas. The ball forward, Rondon into the penalty area. Can't get his cross away. He's still got the ball here, Rondon. St. Petersburg player, prolific goal scorer for both club and country, gets the ball in. Shot was on the turn from Guerra, and it needed the save from Ospina. Not sure whether it was on target from Guerra, but it certainly tested the Arsenal goalkeeper. Little dummy there, and Guerra with a shot. Ospina couldn't take any chances. This will tell us whether it's on target or not. The answer is no. Ospina wasn't to know that. Another corner for Venezuela. 3 minutes to go to half time. Vargas. Poor corner from Vargas, but he gets the second bite of the cherry. He's in his way towards the edge of the penalty area. Almero there to put some pressure on. And the cross is easy for Ospina. Calm defending by Tunis. Guerra. Been lively, Guerra. Rincon. Seixas. Rincon. And Mabieta, one of the two players in a burgundy shirt, needs to be careful on the yellow card. Interesting looking ball, but dealt with by Almero. Only as far as Rosales. Late on Almero, free kick to Colombia. Chile beat Ecuador in the opener on Thursday. On Friday, Bolivia held Mexico 0-0. Two games yesterday saw Argentina and Paraguay share 4 goals, and Uruguay beat Jamaica by a goal to 0. This is game 5, and it remains 0-0 with half-time just a minute away. A minute plus injury time, and there will be, I would imagine, at least 2 minutes of stoppage time. Vargas has gone down 3 times, and we've had a number of injuries, to be honest. Rosales with the foul. In fact, the free kick has been awarded by the referee for the foul by Fish Carondo. Made the header look easy, but manhandled Falcao in the process. Here's Rodriguez. Hasn't really shown much in this game so far, Rodriguez. That's a better ball in, just too high for Murillo. Chance of a breakaway here with Vargas. Vargas has certainly got the pace. Feeds it forward down the line to Rosales. Rosales. The other shirts have had their opportunity to get back now. Seixas. Poor ball by him. Almero took a tumble. No foul, says the referee. Vargas. Rincon. Fresh Conondo. Oh, that's a poor ball. Straight to Baca. Sanchez keeps it moving, and off goes Cuadrado. Cuadrado heading towards the edge of the penalty area, still going. Cuadrado needs some support now. Comes to the show for James. His shot was deflected. Falcao couldn't quite claw it into his possession. And the free kick goes for a foul by Falcao. 2 glimpses of Cuadrado in the first half. And he's looked lively going forward, the Chelsea man. And there's his shot. Just trickled through the legs, a hint of handball maybe there against Tunis. In the end, the whistle went for a free kick in the opposite direction for the foul by Falcao. We're a minute and a half into a minimum of 2 minutes added on time at the end of this first half. Shaded area of the pitch is fast encroaching in the centre spot. And Albieta in no hurry to take this throw in. There was the veteran Juan Arango. It's likely to be his last Copa America. Arango. He's only played in 6 of them. The referee Andres Cunha of Uruguay, all set and ready to get this second half underway. 0-0 at half time between Colombia and Venezuela. Colombia looking to get off to a winning start in a tournament that they've won just the once. That was back as hosts in 2001 when they beat Mexico in the final by 1 goal to 0. They finished 4th in 2004. They were runners up over 2 legs in the 1975 finals. But, this isn't a competition dominated by any stretch of the imagination. One from the midfield there from Sanchez. By Rosales. Bruised and battered on Vargas, and he's down again here. Interesting tussle between him and Valencia. No foul given there. There's Valencia, the Santos man. Ospina hopes to throw. Unorthodox, but very accurate from the Arsenal man to the Chelsea man. Cuadrado. Zuniga to Zapata, and then to Morello, the 2 central defenders, AC Milan and Inter Milan, of course. Bounced away from Falcao. Swept into touch by Vizcarrondo. Throw in, which will be taken by Almero. Delayed by the fact there's 2 balls on the pitch. The Udinese full back to take towards that 6-yard box. Vizcarrondo with the head up. It's a corner. He thought he was nudged in the back by Falcao. Interested in the appeals. Cuadrado to take the corner. Defending here for Venezuela. Interesting delivery from Cuadrado. Stooping header away by Túnez. Shot from distance. And he hit it sweetly enough. Did Carlos Sanchez. Unable to keep it down. Just as it comes down on the half volley. He's leaning away. And it was always rising. And Baroja, who rode his luck in the first half. His clean sheet is still intact, and in fact, it's been the quieter of the 2 goalkeepers. Ball through the middle, and Baroja out before Falcao to get the better of Vizcarrondo, but it turned into a physical battle rather than a battle of pace. And it was a battle that Vizcarrondo was always going to win on those terms. One ball against Falcao. Disappointing spell last season on loan from Monaco at Manchester United. Still unclear where he'll be spending next season. Chelsea amongst the United teams interested. Defender Osvaldo Vizcarrondo with the free kick. Target is Rondon. He's a big target man. Hasn't got much change out of Zapata and Morello today so far. No changes for either side at half time, by the way. Shot from distance was neither any trouble for Baraja. James Rodriguez with that shot. Venezuela never reached the semi-final stages of this tournament. They did host it back in 2007. Their only ever tournament hosting. It's a tournament that is steeped in history. 99 years ago, Argentina hosted the first ever Copa Americana, and they've hosted 9 since. Uruguay have hosted 7, Chile, this is their 7th, Peru is 6. Surprisingly, Brazil have only hosted 4, but they do have the next one in 2019. To the chest of Falcao. No foul on Cuadrado. Venezuela trying to progress forward. Cuadrado back to his feet. Makes the foul. Forward, it's beyond Vargas, Aranga rather. It's his free kick. It's a goal kick, which will be taken by David Ospina. Just wonder how influential the substitutions will be in this game. It's really stale at the moment. There's not too many chances to tell you about. Best a great save from Ospina to keep out Vargas in the first half for Venezuela. Created an awful lot so far, Colombia. Cuadrado's ball in. That's a foul, surely, by Falcao on Rosales. They tried to play the advantage. In fact, has given the corner rather than the free kick. It was a definite foul by Falcao. Cuadrado with the corner. Brings it short to Zuniga. Back to Cuadrado. Back to Zuniga. Teasing. And the ball eventually comes in. It's nudged away with ease by Rosales. Zuniga. Dealt with by Tunes. Stood strong at the back. Venezuela. Falcao, what a flick back that was. As with the attempt on goal, it took a deflection, it's a corner. That's Rodriguez to take. Ball in, it could have gone anywhere. Eventually nudged away by Aranga. That will be a free kick. The foul on Vargas, who once again finds himself crumpled in a heap on the ground. Like in the morning. So far this game he's had cramp, a knee injury, an ankle injury, and nobody knows. Foul once again there by Carlos Sanchez. His nemesis, no doubt. Goal kick will be taken, the free kick rather, will be taken by Alain Baroja. Long into the Colombian half. Rondon, but there's no support. Do need to somehow find a way of getting support to Salomon Rondon. Romero. Drinking run, but he's given the ball away. Sanchez. Arango. Vargas took a tumble. No foul says the referee. A bit of a muddle there involving Romero. Ball struck long. dealt with by Túnez. He's been very solid at the back for Venezuela. Rosales tried to let the game flow, the referee. It's not been the easiest of games to referee. James. That's poor. He's had a poor game, in fact. And there's Ruiz. There's a chance for Rondon. Vargas. Rondon with a header. Oh, it struck the bar, but I think the referee's whistle has gone. It was Vargas, in fact. It's been penalised. Mind seeing that one again as it came from the sunshine to the shade. Rondon is capable of causing problems. And the ball is eventually delivered in here by Guerra. It's turned out to climb in from Rondon as his effort comes back off the bar. Straight force of Falcao, Bakker and James Rodriguez on paper. There's a frightening prospect, but they haven't really created anything tonight to cause problems for Venezuela. And, beaten Venezuela in their past 2 visits. They've lost 2 of the last 4 to Venezuela. Not your favourites, but recent form. It's a finger of favourite, the team in Burgundy. But they've got some defending to do here, Venezuela. This is Almero, all the way into the penalty area. Cuadrado. The jink inside, still Cuadrado. He's going to find a way through a mountain of Burgundy shirts. Run into the challenge of Vargas. Vargas, who's certainly been on the receiving end of plenty. He's the man that dished out the foul there. Guasho Rincon was getting involved in the dispute. James with the free kick, as always. His delivery so far has been pretty much consistently poor. James. Put a ball in, and just stabbed away in the nick of time by Vizcarroda. Ready to pounce with a free shot and goal was Edwin Valencia, I think it was. Yes, it was Valencia. How critical a clearance is this from Vizcarroda. Brilliant challenge. Without it actually being a shot on target, that was Colombia's best chance. The whistle has obviously gone and free kick has gone in favour of Venezuela. In the air from Rondon. Guerra. Rondon! Should have scored. I think the flag was up on this near side anyway. But that was a chance that the Zenit St. Petersburg striker really should have tucked away, regardless of whether the flag is up. Guerra's ball in here, sensational. It was the right decision. Vargas was following up as well. Considering it's been a fairly heated contest, there's only 2 yellow cards so far, both for Venezuelans. Back by Rosales, just about had enough meat on the pass to his goalkeeper. Baroja clears into touch. Baroja hasn't had a lot to do, but what he has done, he's looked nervous at. Colombia haven't made the most of potentially weak spot in the Venezuela armoury. Zapata. Zuniga. It's a lovely run from Zuniga. Valencia. Edged away by Tunes. Followed by Vargas. By Sanchez. Interesting battle between Sanchez and Rincon, two very similar players. Here comes the cross, and there's a chance here for Guerra, and in towards the head of Rondon, and Venezuela take the lead. Underdogs they may be, but they've got the upper hand in recent meetings between these two, and they've had the better chances so far tonight. And when Guerra played it into the box, this time Rondon made sure of it. He tucked his header beyond David Ospina. And Venezuela have drawn first blood in a game of few chances. It's a really good header. Excellent play by Guerra. That's a really strong header. He's done so well to get the power onto it and the accuracy to get it beyond Ospina and into the corner. And Colombia are behind. And we said before a ball was kicked, if they lose this game tonight, they're going to find it very tough getting out of Group C, with Peru and Brazil to come. Brazil are their next opponents. Brazil on Wednesday, Peru next Sunday. And Colombia have got a mountain to climb, and I think they need to make changes, because the three-prong attack that they've got might be lethal on paper, but it's been pretty blunt from the first whistle. They haven't created much. They need to create something now. We're looking for the immediate response. James going to need to be better than that from James Rodriguez. London's header on the hour. The difference between the two sides. Corona is readying himself to come on. He is sixth cap, the youngster. He's an attacking midfielder. And he's going to replace a defensive midfielder, Sanchez. Edwin Cardona, he plays his football for Monterrey. It's the first change of the evening. Nil-nil between Mexico and Bolivia on Friday. For a while it was beginning to look like this was heading for 0-0. Mopping up at the back there from Zapata. Chases on for backup. 34 goals in 71 appearances for Seville in the Europa League for them this season and last season, in fact. 7 goals in 18 for Colombia, but he hasn't had a sniff of goal, and it's been very, very quiet for the Colombians. Zapata's long ball. Handed away by Tunes. He thinks he had an excellent game. Arabieta. Interesting. Here goes Rondon. He'll hold the ball up well, and he does do well there. Sanchez. Rondon. Surrounded by yellow shirts. Rincon. Ball up towards Guerra couldn't quite turn Guerra. Experienced Arango. Deep cross by Rosales. Guerra. Really good left foot, Guerra. And a header down, he really should have done better there. What a chance for Ronald Vargas to make it 2-0. And suddenly, Colombia have men over going forward. They are quickly behind the ball. Look at that. 2 banks of 4. Quickly there to thwart Colombia. Here's Vargas. Loses out rather easily to the substitute Cardona. Cardona with the foul. And the free kick has been awarded to Venezuela. 26 minutes gone in this second half. And the Venezuelan coach there, no Sanvenche, very happy with the way things are going so far. And a very well organised performance. Vizcarrondo with the free kick. Straight through to Ospina. Nothing Ospina could do about the goal. It was so well directed. Rondon's 13th goal in his 39th appearance for his country. It's been fairly prolific in the Russian Primera for Zenit St. Petersburg over the last couple of seasons. 36 games, 20 goals in Zenit colours. Vargas. It's a little interchange. Rincon couldn't quite link once again there with Vargas. It's a foul on Cardona. As Rodriguez wants to get on with it. There's a Peckerman. Here's his side. Need to do something different. Feet here, and you get the feeling that their only hope is to be one of the best third placed teams in the tournament. There's James Rodriguez with the cross, took a deflection. It's going to be a corner. 3 groups of 4. 2 of the 3 third place teams will go through depending on their record, so there is still hope for Colombia, but if they lose this one it would probably mean they need to get something out of Brazil on Wednesday evening when they meet one of the favourites for the tournament in Santiago, just up the road. Nicaragua tonight, just 30 miles south of the capital. Almero. And since the goal, Venezuela have maintained their comfort zone. They've defended easily. They've not yet really been threatened by Colombia. Might change here. This is potentially within shooting range. The foul by Vizcarrondo. It's going to need to be something pretty special, but here in South America, a bit surprised that James Rodriguez is the man standing over the ball. He was the Golden Boot winner in the World Cup 12 months ago. It's a shadow of that player so far this evening. And there's his free kick. Well taken by Baroja, who was fouled in the process. Caught by Carlos Bacca. Venezuela off to Valparaiso to take on Peru on Thursday in this group. Next Sunday, both games in this group actually staggered. So Colombia against Peru will be played 2.5 hours before Brazil against Venezuela. There's the goal again. Really good goal. So well steered with power towards goal, that header. Really good. It had to be something special to score the header from there. That's a really good goal. The more you look at it, you have to give Rondon rather, credit for the header. Silence the majority of the crowd here. Well, Venezuelans here. FIFA rankings saw Venezuela drop down to 72 in the world rankings. Colombia stayed in 4th. So that's the size of it. Doesn't look like 68 places between these two. As the shot comes in from distance from Sanchez, who's been busy in that midfield for Venezuela. Another change for the Colombians. Backup, who has been largely very poor, is replaced by the River Plate man, Teofilo Gutierrez. To slice his way through there, Cordona. Free kick, foul set by Cuadrado. Things would rink onto the ground. Not sure if it's Cuadrado or Valencia will take the credit for giving that free kick away. Manager to take. James Rodriguez. Lovely little ball through the middle. There's a chance here. Gutierrez wanted too much in the way of time, and Andres Túnez came across to deny him. His first real contribution since coming on as a sub. Lovely ball through by James to find Teofilo Gutierrez. By Vargas. Arango. Some dispute as to whose throwing it is. And well, there's a turn up for the books. A yellow card for Franklin Lucena, who is a substitute, who hasn't even come on yet, and he's yellow carded. Interesting. Well, the paperwork's already been filled in, so he's got to come on anyway, and he's going to come on for Sanchez, and in doing so they bring on an additional yellow card. How bizarre is that? Lucena, and coming on. Here's his football for Deportivo La Guaira. see Zenit St. Petersburg man, Luis Manuel Seixas, is put in a shift. That's why he was given the yellow card. Now, does that go down as the quickest yellow card of all time? I'm sure somewhere in football there's been 1 or 2 yellow cards handed out to substitutes in similar situations, but that's rather bizarre. Guerra, he's got a wicked left foot on him. Could cause problems if he can get the cross in. Let's go back to Amobieta. Amobieta turns inside, made a meal of the dive, the Fulham man. He's out of position now. Luciano got away without the foul. Just about got it away there, Zapata. Such a nuisance, Arango and Arondo. Good target when he's such an experienced player. Juan Arango. Who's everything you need to know about this tournament. Zapata will leave that for his goalkeeper, Spina. Force wide there, Armero. Rather looking for the free kick was Falcao. It's well played by Murillo. Zapata goes low. Once again, just won't stick for Falcao. Did have Tunes wrapped around his neck, but still couldn't get any sort of touch on that long ball forward from Zapata. There's Zapata again. Lifts it over to Pablo Almero. 61st cap for him tonight. There's a slip from Luciano. Here from Colombia. Once again, a good challenge coming in, this time from Luciano. He's got to be careful, Luciano, because he's on a yellow card. Rather stupidly picked up before he came on, and he has to be careful. Red now would surely be the quickest sending off in the tournament. Good header by Tunes. Andres Tunes plays in the Thailand Premier League for Beraram. Tonight's performance alone surely must be catching the eye of 1 or 2 bigger clubs than Beraram. Exceptionally good Andres Tunes. Brazil take on Peru in the other game in the next group. That's just under an hour away to kick off in that. Brazil have won their last 7 matches. Victories against the likes of Chile, France, Turkey and Austria, so they're in decent form. And there's Ruiz, has a strike, good save by the goalkeeper. And the follow-up is again saved by the goalkeeper, this time off of Cardona. Best chances of the game for Colombia, who suddenly come to life. They've had that shot in the arm. And there's Rodriguez with the initial shot. Suddenly Venezuela are holding on here. Here he comes. Oh, that's a miss and a bit. Just fell away from Zapata. And he couldn't get the final touch. Well, Colombia haven't created anything for nigh on 85 minutes, and then suddenly Gomez, Rodriguez and then Corona, 2 really good chances. Two really good saves. Second goal now would pretty much finish it. Guerra. Nice little ball inside, Aranga. His experience just required to hold it up. Amabieta. Interesting ball in. There's no one in there to aim it at really other than Rondon. To take the throw. Yeah, he's done well. Rondon just let it run away from him. Suddenly it turns from one end to the other. And a long ball forward towards Falcao. If he can keep it in, he's got options. He's quickly closed out. Defended by Rosales. Rosales puts his body on the line and comes away with the ball. Final change for the team in yellow. There's a change that sees Almero, the fullback, come on, and Jackson Martinez coming on in his place. Porto goal machine. Perhaps a fraction unlucky not to be starting. When you look at the strike force ahead of him, you can see why. His goal-scoring ratio for Porto, and indeed his country, is pretty exceptional, the big man. 67 goals in 90 appearances for the Portuguese Giants. And add to that, 10 goals in 36 appearances for his country. And hoping that his firepower can get a point out of this game and rescue a precarious position already in the Copa America. To the chest of Rondon, does well. Good ball over the top from Aranga. Across to sweep up is Zapata. On by Gutierrez. James. Decent ball. Oh, Martinez caught. He's caught by Vizcarra, who is shown a yellow. Fourth yellow of the game, fourth yellow to Venezuela. Does it present a chance for Colombia to get back into this game? Two great saves from Alain Baroja. Kept the hit base so far. Falcao, its favourite to hit this one. It's going to be Cardona. Keeps it towards goal, just wide. And he got the better of the wall, but he couldn't hit the target. Cardona. Whipped it in. Just wide of the target. Goalkeeper might well have had it covered. Time is running out for the Colombians. Cuadrado. Emergency. Cardona. Lovely ball in. A header down. Oh, across the face of goal from Cuadrado. What a chance. The Chelsea man scored, but it seemed almost impossible to miss. Great head down by Martinez. Cuadrado made it look spectacular, but just couldn't hook that volley towards goal. Shakiro is just about to come on for Venezuela. Surprise, I told you that the Sion of Switzerland player is replacing an attack-minded player, and he will go straight into what will now be a back five. Gabriel Shakiro, 57th cap. Facing the veteran Aranga. Goal has been awarded against Valencia, and his reaction has merited the first yellow card. In fact, it's gone to James Rodriguez. Level frustration. Becomes the first yellow card for Colombia this evening. A couple of minutes to go. Everything Venezuela do is done, and they go slow. Everything that Colombia do is a mighty rush. It's because they're 1-0 down and staring. Potential exit for the tournament if they lose to Brazil. Stand a fighting chance, but they would need to beat Peru next Sunday if they lost to Brazil and lost this one. And then hope that the other two third-place teams, or at least one of them, has got a poorer record. But on points or goal difference or goals scored. It's all ifs and buts. Equaliser now brings them back into the tournament equation. Head up from Gutierrez, but he couldn't hit the target. It's a Colombia squad full of firepower and talent. They're not number 4 in the world for nothing. But they've been very poor today. Kicks it out into touch. Colombia the ball back. Corona. Wide he goes from Valencia. Cuadrado, Valencia. Cleared away by Amabieta. Rondon went to throw and he done well there. Rondon just to nudge it against Zapata. From this game, Colombia, they need to do it very, very quickly. Zuniga. Well up. Valencia. Heavy challenge. Referee does bring the game back. Gonzalez is down. Substitute, Cesar Gonzalez. This is why. A clash of heads. Valencia came out on top. Side are close to a famous victory here. Never received a place in the semi-final before. This would be a step in the right direction, and they could kill the game off here. Good running, and the chest back was from Cuadrado. And the cross was from Gonzalez. "5 minutes of added time," says the fourth official. Comes across. Easy for Baroja. Rondo. Well, he must be in two minds whether to take it to the corner. Go towards goal. He just opts for the middle option, which is probably the most sensible option. Holding the ball up. Guerra filters all the way across. There's a big roar around the stadium, encouraging Zanuga to bring the ball forward. Corona. James. Too much pace on that pass. Very frustrating evening for the Real Madrid men. Appeared in lights suddenly 12 months ago when he won the Golden Boot at the World Cup in Brazil. It's been his night so far in this major tournament in South America. Colombia just haven't clicked tonight. They will be criticised heavily back home for their performance here. You have to take your hat off to Venezuela for their performance. And on with the header, happy to put that one behind for a goal kick. Played 2.5 minutes of the 5 added minutes. Colombia need to get the ball forward. Header by Rosales. He's had a good game at right back. Malaga man. Also played in Holland for FC20. Corona drives his way forward. James didn't quite find the pass for Gutierrez. Yes. Set onto Cuadrado. Cuadrado surrounded by Venezuela defenders. He's managed to squeeze it across. And the shot from Valencia is deflected away. Valencia then tumbles under the challenge. There's 2 men down, one from each side. And holds his shoulder. At the other end, Rondon is on a one-man mission to kill some time. There's Rodriguez holding his shoulder for that challenge. But he's pointing at it. I don't know who he's gesturing to, whether it's the physio, the management, or the referee. Unable to get a through ball from Cardona. And look at the space they have here to manoeuvre into. Rincon just happy to keep the ball. Rosales decided he's going to travel. He's going to throw it. Still remonstrating with the referee. James Rodriguez. The final minute of added time, and if Colombia are to rescue something from this, they need to shift forward and quickly. Quadrada. Zuniga. Wrestling his way forward, tries to get the cross in. Comes off of Rosales, it's a throw in to Colombia. Last chance for them surely now. Corona, still going Corona. Made a meal of that. Really did make a meal of that. And Rosales, quite rightly, pleads his innocence, and the referee saw straight through the theatrics of Edwin Corona. If it's gone down normally, he probably would have won a free kick. That was the challenge that Rodriguez got the full force of and was complaining for some considerable time afterwards. The whistle is moments away. The referee looks at his watch, and it's a famous victory for Venezuela. A goal on the hour from Solomon Rondon. A wonderful header it was too. Has proved to be the winner. Colombia are rated 4th in the FIFA rankings, but were woefully poor this evening. They didn't create an awful lot at all. The nearest they come to an equaliser when Rodriguez and Cardona forced a double save from Alain Baroja in the Venezuela goal. Colombia were poor, but Venezuela very well organised. A wonderful performance, and particularly there by Túnez, the central defender who plays his football in the Thai Premier for Buriram. And a wonderful victory for the minority supporters inside the ground today. Venezuela. The final score here at the Estadio El Teñeñe in Rancagua. It's finished Colombia 0, Venezuela 1.
En Cachamay le diste un triunfo importantísimo a Venezuela hace 2 años frente a Colombia y hoy repites la fórmula. ¿Es una víctima predilecta Colombia para Salomón Rondón?
No, no es una víctima. Yo creo que yo todos los partidos que juego con la selección trato de hacer mi trabajo, que son goles. Bueno, gracias a Dios se abrió la portería y bueno, estoy la verdad que bastante contento. El equipo completo, los jugadores que estuvieron en la banca, todos trabajamos y tiramos al mismo lado y eso es lo importante.
¿Por dónde crees que pasó la clave de este triunfo, Salo?
No, yo creo que plantamos un partido muy completo, creo que nos defendimos bastante bien, nos paramos bien cuando tuvimos la oportunidad de atacar y de hacer gol lo hicimos, y yo creo que eso es lo importante.
¿Cómo explicas esta gran mejora que tuvo la selección desde los amistosos a este nivel muy bueno de hoy?
No, obviamente que nosotros teníamos periodos de preparación y bueno, la verdad que lo hemos hecho bastante bien. Teníamos la posibilidad de cometer errores en los partidos amistosos y hoy pues nos tocó no cometer errores y lo hicimos y todo salió bien.
Pablo, muchas gracias.
A ti.
No concretamos y bueno, perdemos un partido que era importante para nosotros, pero igual hay que levantar la cabeza porque quedan 2.
Bueno, ¿los sorprendió el planteamiento táctico de los venezolanos?
No, sabíamos que iba a ser algo así, que ellos iban a querer meternos en su juego, a pegar un poco y bueno, les salió al final.
¿Les faltó de pronto en las individualidades a Colombia que se notara un poco más?
Como te digo, yo creo que Venezuela cerró bien los espacios, nosotros no encontrábamos los espacios para poder generar esas individualidades y al final perdemos este partido, pero como te digo, quedan 2 para tratar de remontar esto.
Además siempre con Venezuela es así, ¿no? Apretados los partidos finales, ellos se juegan la vida contra Colombia.
Sí, todos los partidos son así, ahora como te digo, ahora es recuperarnos y ya pensar en lo que va a hacer Brasil.